One more question is how your project is really impactful in the real world, in the industry areas, and how do you feel like impactful?
Okay.
Hello, I'm Dr. Daniel Farrow here at the Center of Excellence for Data Science, AI and Modeling at the University of Hull. AI is changing the way that big organizations operate, and that's why we're really excited to be launching a new MSc this January, Artificial Intelligence for Business. Alongside the same great content that we teach in all of our MScs, like Python programming and data science, we have 2 bespoke modules for this MSc about how to use AI and data in a business context. In AI for marketing and sales, our first bespoke module, you'll learn things like how to use chatbots for customer engagement, how to do dynamic pricing. You'll learn about an important concept called customer segmentation. You'll learn about recommendation engines, and you'll also learn advanced topics like sentiment analysis and natural language processing. In the other bespoke module, Big Data for Business, you'll learn an introduction to big data, a key thing in business. You'll learn exploratory and causal analytics, different platforms for storing big data in business, data mining and web scraping, applications of big data in business, and also time series analysis for business contexts. In your 3rd trimester, you'll get to do an original project under the supervision of one of our members of staff. This course is open to a wide variety of people from different backgrounds. You don't necessarily need a science degree as a conversion course where the ideal option for people who are looking for a career change, for example. Please, we're really looking forward to you joining us in this £4.5 million teaching facility here in the Dame Lab. And I'd also like to highlight that our teaching was rated gold in the last Teaching Excellence Framework 2023. If you have any more questions or want specific information about the entry requirements for this course, then I would recommend you check out the website. Thank you.
Good question. So this project that I carried out has direct impact in education and public health. So for example, curriculum developers and policymakers can use the findings of my research to update reproductive
health. So is it already published or?
It's in the process of getting published, because I'm making a recommendation to the UK government here. So they can update reproductive health education, making it more relevant to real-world concerns of what young people are talking about in online platforms, right? And also the second thing is that the approach that I use can also be applied to other fields, right? To help healthcare organizations to monitor the gaps that exist in other domains, to make it to stay aligned with what is happening or what is currently happening in real-world application, and also monitor those gaps by analyzing social media data.
Great. Okay. So I just wanted to one more thing about your project. Were there any surprising findings or insight that merge your work in terms of field or in terms of education? Like as you said that your research is both impacting in both areas, like in curriculum as well and in the field as well. So how do you think like how these findings merge in your work?
Yeah, there were surprising findings in my research, and one of them was that I was surprised to find out that while the current curriculum covers topics like contraceptions and puberty, right? It neglects key areas that have concerns to young individuals, areas that I've earlier mentioned, like fetal development, gynecological issues, conception concerns, and even anxiety, right? They feel a lot of anxiety. And I was very surprised to find out that these topics that are very concerning to young individuals are missing from the curriculum. And another insight that was surprising was that when I was performing my sentiment and emotion analysis, I was surprised to find out that the fear emotions was the most dominant across the post in the Reddit data.
Wow.
So that goes a long way to tell you how the kind of fear and anxiety people have concerning potential pregnancy. So it was surprising to find out about this.
Interesting. Wow. So what do you think, what advice you can give to the future MSc student working on the similar project like you?
The advice I'll give, not just to students working on similar projects, but to MSc students, as those who are currently doing their project and those who are looking forward to doing their project in the nearest future. it's a general advice that goes to them. First of all, is that they should have a very solid literature foundation, right? When understanding prior research that has happened or that has gone on or that have been carried out,
the gaps,
that has been carried out in your research area or your topic helps you identify gaps. It helps you also refine your research questions, and it also helps you refine your methodology, right? So you have to spend good amount of time
just to reading
current existing evidence.
Okay.
That's literature, current existing literature that exists in your research area. And then the second advice I'll give is to prioritize data cleaning, right? So if the success of your model, your AI model, is dependent on how clean
your
and
data
pre-processed your data is, so you have to spend a lot of time doing thorough data cleaning and pre-processing, right? That will determine how successful your analysis will be or your results will be. And the third advice is that you should experiment with a lot of models, right? I know before your master's project proper, you would have done project proposals, right? And I know they usually write how they usually give proposals of how they want to carry out the research, the methodologies, and even some of the models they intend to use. But that should not limit you, because your research, the data can lead you to any direction, right?
Yeah.
So you have
Cleaning
to experiment.
Is so important.
You have to experiment with different models. I think one of the important questions the examiners will ask you during Viva is, what are the models you have used and why did you choose these models?
Okay.
So you need to understand the models that you have used properly, and then
why you're
using them, to be able to defend that. That is another one. And then the last question is that, the last advice I'll give is that they should always try to connect their findings to real-world application.
Real-world application.
Yeah, so
that make a real impact.
That will make a real impact to the society at large. So they should always try to always connect whatever results they have or their findings to real-world application. Thank you.
Great. So that's the same advice I gave to most of the MSc students when I do a GTA thing, and then most of the students, they have their project, and I always ask them, no matter what type of data you have, if you're putting the raw data in the model, the result will be the same. So you need to make sure your data is pre-processed, clean. So I spent a year, I think, more than a year, to clean my data because of in my PhD research in astrophysics simulation, it was so messy. And so if your data is clean and
the outcome is
the model working will be top. Great. Okay, so I have a next question for you. How has working on this project shaped your future career aspiration in AI and data science?
Thank you. So the research I carried out during my master's actually solidified my passion and my enthusiasm in pursuing a career in artificial intelligence and healthcare.
Okay.
And as I mentioned earlier, currently I work as a research assistant in the university here, and where I'm using my skills in AI and data science to support.
That's more inspiring for the MSc student.
Because to support the research that's going on in the Center of Addiction and Mental Health research, and that's key for me. And then I am also a prospective PhD student in artificial intelligence for alcohol addiction.
My colleague soon.
Yeah,
hopefully.
Of course, yeah, thank you.
Right. So I have a last and final question for you. If you could expand your project, what additional areas would you explore in healthcare?
Yeah, that's a good question. So research has it that over 90% of women in the world rely on online platforms before and after pregnancy, right? And what I could do differently is to explore building an AI-powered education chatbot or a virtual assistant or a virtual assistant machine that is capable of delivering verified, evidence-based answers to reproductive health questions, right? So instead of people or women and young girls going to online platforms
and get wrong information,
wrong information that are not verified, they could easily query these chatbots, right? Query these virtual assistant machines to get verified information, right? And it could be optimized to even use voice query, or even image upload, where you upload pregnancy test result, for example, and then you query it to get verified information or correct information about it, right, rather than seeking advice from individuals that are not professionals, that will rather give you information based on their personal experience, which might be very misleading.
Yeah, exactly. And I myself sometimes do Googling things and get a wrong information, which, yeah, exactly. Thank you so much. Well, thank you so much sharing for your experience and insight. Thank you so much, James.
It's my pleasure.
Very nice to talk to you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. All right, bye.